Good evening, everyone. Welcome to World of Football, the channel for the top 5 football leagues, including international tournaments and international friendlies. I'm joined by one of my best friends in the YouTube industry, a man who I started off football YouTube with, the amazing Elite Sports TV, Mr. Jamaica. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, Jersey boy. Good to have you. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. As a friend, haven't met you in real life, but you're one of the
We will, people. I will go to Jamaica someday. Yes, I promise. I will
definitely.
go
You're one of
someday.
the loyal supporter where no matter what me and you have, always behind the scene, not to come and stream and talk about the issue. So that's a good friend. We like to keep it that way. You know what I mean? But thanks for having me on your channel. How are you doing?
Good. We no Ryan. I would never. I don't see the point of going. I'm making a video called Ryan LFC Exposed. I'm not going to do that crap. No, no, no. But no, I'm doing good. But today we're going to do a bit of a different video. All the videos I've done have been the Premier League, La Liga, Champions League predictions, that kind of stuff. Today we're going to do something different. Today Elite Sports or not Elite Sports TV in combination with World of Football. We've been covering the entire world, the Gold Cup, and we're now going to start doing Jamaican content on this channel. Thanks to Ryan, it'll either be me and Ryan, or Ryan and a guest, whatever. And we're going to talk today about 3 players that play for England. Well, a few of them have just played in the under 21 Euros and won the Euros, so congratulations to them. But for the first one we're going to talk about, Ryan, is Gibbs White. He obviously won the Euros today for England under 21s, scored a few goals this tournament, even got a few assists. How would you feel this player would fit in this Jamaica system if you were somehow to convince them? Because of course, since he only plays for the under 21s, he can still play for the Jamaica. He can still switch countries.
Well, for me, it would be the icing on the cake for our Jamaican midfield. We need a good quality midfielder who can create opportunity for the teammate. He can control the game. He's a very good Premier League player, and I think he would be a great addition to this Jamaican team. We're crying out for players that play overseas who have Jamaican heritage to come home and playing for Jamaica. We have something building great under Coach Al Grimson and the coaching staff. And I think the Jamaican national team in the right direction we're going. We're building something great. We are in the Gold Cup quarterfinal. No, we're recording this game before we play against Guatemala. I strongly believe that Gray coming in to come and play for Jamaica just give us a whole different option for the Jamaican national team. And I think it would be a perfect fit for the Jamaican midfield. I think if we could pull off this one, I think he will set the standard for Jamaican midfielder because that's the weakness of this Jamaican team. We're crying out for a good attacking, creative midfielder who can give the likes of Leon Bailey, Gray, Mikel Antonio, Shaman Nicholson, Dujan Richards. We need someone who's going to string that pass, and I think he would be the perfect fit if we can convince him to come and play for Jamaica. He played for Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. He have a Jamaican tattoo on him hand. So that's an indication that, hey, we love to have him. He have Jamaican in him. So that's the great thing that we see in this player. What do you think about him?
Listen, I agree with Gibbs White, but I really do think that him winning the Euros with the under 21s is going to really try and convince him towards staying for England, because I do think with the way he's been playing not for Forest, he's been one of Forest's best player over 1 year. Very, very good player. He's been one of England's best players this England for the under 21 Euros. England have got a few players in the main team who are going to be retiring soon, who are going to be leaving. So you've got Jordan Henderson, who's going to be leaving. Maybe Gibbs White could come in for there, but it looks like to me like maybe not, because It looks like, from what I've seen with England, that they're trying a three-man midfield, which is Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, and Trent Alexander-Arnold playing in midfield with Kyle Walker or Reece James at right back. I think that fits England more. I think Gibbs White could definitely play for England, but I think he's quite a long way away from that. But he knows that if he gets picked for Jamaica, he's getting in that team straight away. So for me, I think Gibbs White should take this opportunity, because for England, he'll just be another player. For Jamaica, he could be a hero.
That's what I'm talking about, my buddy. He could be a hero, he could be a legend. And that's what I'm saying now. Playing for Jamaica, we see you very important. Just like Jurgen Klopp always telling Coutinho, don't go to Barcelona and be another player. Be a legend here. He tells Sadio Mane the same thing. Mane go to Bayern Munich, it didn't work out. So sometimes you have to play for a country that who really want you, who think you can be a legend of that country. But how much out of 10? Why would you rank it off? He come in and play for Jamaica.
4. 4 out of 10. The reason the 4 is because I really do believe he'll wait a few years and see what happens with England. Maybe there's a few players that come out and he plays in. I'm not sure who will replace him. At some point, Harry Kane's going to retire as well. Will he replace Harry Kane and that leaves Callum Wilson or one of the other players to take over? I'm not 100% sure. I think he will wait, but as you said, he's got a Jamaican tattoo. You never know. I think it's just below 50-50.
Okay, fair enough. And I'm not going to worry with that. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see, because if we win the Gold Cup and you want to play in the World Cup, we're building something special. We're building something great. You know, I think he would make that decision. Say, hey, I want to play in the World Cup 2026. The England squad is deep, and I think it will get better. And I think it's going to be difficult for him to make it. But you never know. Football is a funny thing. He can have a world beater season in the next upcoming Premier League season. So let's see. We're going to see how that one panned out.
And the next one, we got a player which could have been the hero for Arsenal, but unfortunately for them, they bought the Premier League, so that goal meant nothing. Reece Nelson, obviously, just signed a big contract for Arsenal. I think he's quite a very good winger. I don't think he's one of the best wingers in the world, but he's certainly coming up there in terms of youngsters. What about Reece Nelson coming to Jamaica? The thing with Reece Nelson is you've already got Gray, you've already got Bailey. Where does he get in? I don't think he starts.
This is the problem we want to have as a fans, and I think Argumson want to have that same problem. Yes, we want to have the depth, right? Because Antonio not getting younger, Bailey not getting younger, Gray is not getting younger. Can you imagine in the future, just in the future, hindsight we're talking about, we have Dujan Richardson and in peak at Chelsea, right? Playing on the left hand side. On the right hand side, you have Reece playing on the right hand side, and down the middle you have Mason Mount. Not Mason Mount, Mason Greenwood. That's our future front three, for Jamaica. So I think Mikel Antonio not getting young. I think we need to have that strength and depth, especially coming off the bench. So I think he will start in some game and he will sit on the bench. He can even start over Leon Bailey. He can even start over Gray. Right? Depend on the opponents we playing, because we're going to have a long international break where tournament where players going to drop, players going to come in, going to have injured. So I think he would be a great addition. He's 23-year-old. Come home and play for Jamaica. Right? Come home and get that international experience. You have the opportunity to play in the Nation League. You have the opportunity to play in the World Cup. We have something building special in Jamaica. So I'm saying to Reece Nelson, Come home and play for Jamaica. We will find a way to get you into this team. What
For
said you?
me, for me on this one, I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10, most likely because Reece Nelson is not getting an England team. Like he can try and wait, but I don't think he gets an England team ever. So for me, I think he should just go to Jamaica because he will get game time. England not so much. Doesn't even play for the under 21s. For me, he's got to change allegiances. I think Jamaica. I think he's a good player. Scored a really good goal against Bournemouth, last minute winner. Could have been a goal that won Arsenal the Premier League, but it wasn't. Um, the next player we go on to is Mason Holgate. Of course, English player again. Another one where I think you'll most likely get because he gets nowhere near that England 11. Nowhere near. If he wants to play international football, he's going to go to Jamaica. He's not going to play any international football. I think he's an okay player. I don't really rate him. I think he's been done a few times at Everton. But with the way Jamaican plays, I think maybe he could fit the system. What do you think about Mason Holgate?
Good player quality. We have Ethan Pinnock, we have Damian Lowe, we have Dushan playing right now at centre back. I think Mariappa getting in age, I think he would be a perfect to add to this Jamaican team. We want to add depth in this team. And when we add in depth, we add in quality. He also can play he can play at right back. So I think he should come home. I think Gray need to influence him, need to tell him that listen, come and play international football. Right? You're playing for Everton. No way you're going to get near to that England team. Let's come home. Let's come home. And I think Gray coming into this squad has changed a lot of players that playing overseas thinking about Jamaica. When Gray posts up on Instagram saying it's nice to be an international player and all of these things, other younger players want to see that. I want to taste to know what international football is like. So I think he's a quality player for Jamaica. He can come in and have depth, and I think he can come in and start right away. Right? So he can play right back, So the more quality we have, the more people game going to raise. More talented player that breed competition and that breed performance. So when a Damian Lowe know that, hey, if I made a mistake, I have Ethan Pinnock going to start over me. I have Mason Holgate going to start over me. So we need quality player to come into this national team. And the more quality player we have, the better for us to have succeed in CONCACAF. We want to be the best in CONCACAF, but not only in CONCACAF, but in world football. And that's all we have to have the mindset. That's the way we have to start to think about it. So for me, 3 good players, if we can get them, bring them in and add to this Jamaican team. We're building something solid. Coach Algrims is second and roughly 14 players, but we need to widen the pool with quality. Wider the pool with quality. Nothing beat quality. I have another Everton player that usually play for Burnley. He play left back. What's his name again, man? He play for Everton. I think his name started DRW, something like so. He play left back, man.
For Everton at the moment, it's that Ukraine player.
No, man. He usually play for Burnley. Man, at right back. Left back.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, we have another player that play for Everton where I think him have Jamaican connection. I can't remember him head off of the top of my head, but he's a very good left back. He can go and go forward. He can defend properly, but I can't remember his name. But people down in the comment section, if you reach that far, let me know. Remind me that player that usually play for Burnley and going in playing for Everton tonight. If you reach that far in the video, people, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and share it out down in the comment section. Subscribe to my boy Jersey Boy channel. We are here.
People, please subscribe. We are just about over 50 subscribers to hit 500 subscribers, and this will be my second channel to ever hit 500. We've gained so many subscribers so quickly. The goal for World of Football is to talk about the top 5 leagues around the world, top 5 international tournaments, basically all the big tournaments, and basically just to be the best quality football channel out there. That's the goal. Make sure you subscribe. Help me get to 500. You look out, people, because doing the Gold Cup, doing the Nations League, doing the year, you're going to see lots or few videos of me and Ryan, or just Ryan. Ryan will be hosting the Jamaican content on World of Football. But I will be every so often where we will be talking about my perspective. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to leave a like, make sure to comment, and we'll see you guys next time on World of Football for more content. So peace.